Friends, today we'll talk about momentum investing. So, momentum investing is the latest concept and it's there for more than 2 years. But nowadays, people want to have a really very good profit. Okay. So, they want to make a very good profit in the market. So, they don't want to wait for a longer duration because market is fluctuating a lot and market goes up and down and people wants to make a quick money. So this momentum investing is one strategy. This is not a long-term investing. So momentum investing, you have to understand it's a very short-term investing, maybe a month time or maximum 3 months, sometimes 6 months, but surely not more than 6 months. Okay. So what momentum investing is like, you have to create a group of stocks. You have to pick the stocks which is already in the momentum. So usually whenever we want to buy a stocks, we will buy a stock at the low price and then we will sell it at a higher price. But in momentum investing, buy a stock at the higher price and sell even higher. So the concept is very simpler. So don't expect a momentum stock to fall and it will go even higher and higher. Okay. So that's the concept of momentum investing and you can easily get a 10% return in a month. So if a stock gives a 10% return in a month, then it's definitely very good. And you can easily make a huge money out of it. Whenever FD gives around 8% returns, and some of the markets are giving very less returns, and momentum investing gives a 10% returns, I feel you can make best use of it. But always there's a question how to find the momentum investing stocks. Okay. So let me explain you very clearly how we can find the momentum investing stocks and the ways to find it. So momentum investing, I created a screener. Okay, so weekly momentum. So first you have to find weekly momentum and monthly momentum. What this weekly momentum is, pick the stock on exactly on Monday morning. Okay, and close the position on Friday. And do your analysis on weekend so that Monday morning you can pick that those momentum invested stocks. Okay. So this is a very simple formula. There are a lot of things, a lot of people do like debit ratio, then return on sales, ROS, and then revenue, profit, and then Petrosky score, all those things. But in momentum investing, you don't need any of those fundamental, direct fundamental parameters. But if you look at it, that is better. But you will look at mostly on the return. Okay, whether it is giving a considerable return over the week or over the month, and try to invest in that stock. And always make sure your RSI value also very less than 80 or less than 80 is better. If RSI goes more than 80, then it is going to get a reversal. So while going for the momentum investing, always look for the stock which is lesser than 80 or lesser than 75. That is better. Okay, so rule number one, momentum investing, invest in stock which is already in the higher return. Okay, so let me go over that screener app. So screener app, what we have done, what I have done is like very simple. So return over 1 week is 3%. Okay, and market capitalization is 25,000. So whenever there is about 25,000 crore, if it's a market cap is of a very high of 25,000 crore, then you will get the momentum stocks because it's a stable. So don't go for very quick returns of 10% return over a week. It will fall again. But to pick the stock at the medium or long term, large cap stocks. So large cap stocks, you can get more than around 25,000 crores. So pick the large cap stocks and then you try to do that this one. So return over 1 week is 3%. This is very simple, right? So, but you have to see consistently. So over the month, how it performed also you need to see, not only on a week. So some week it may go up, next week it will go down. So, but in amount of investing, we want the stock to go continuously higher and higher. So that is possible only if you have the really very good stocks picking. Okay, so let me go on the screener app. So please subscribe to my this one. My name is Mangal here, so that is already there. And what you have to do is like so these are the parameters I consider: return on equity, ROE, and then return on capital in employed, ROCE. So both should be very good. So these are the parameters people normally look for it: market cap, PE ratio, current market price, PE ratio, market cap, then ROE, ROCE. Uh, so these are the four parameters which I am looking at it right now. P is also better. And one day return, this is those last next to four parameters very much important. One day return, daily return, yesterday return. So that is what is one day return, and 1 week return. This is the important parameter for us because it's a momentum weekly. And 1 month return. So you have to see over the month how it performs. That is also needed. 1 week return, 1 month return, 3 months return, and then 6 months return. If it is consistent, then it is good. And if you even consider for a 1 year return, that is also better. And this RSI value should be less than 75. If it is greater than 75, there is a reversal possibility. Okay. So don't go for more than 70 or 75. So less than 75 is better for RSI. And then FII hold. Usually momentum investing, you can see RSI will be always higher. Okay. And FII holding, FII, how much percentage of FII holding they have, and then public holding, how much retailers are holding the stock, and DA hold. So change in the holdings, they are increasing or decreasing also, you should know. DA. Okay. So these are the parameters which I am using it for momentum investing. So once you put that query, then you may get all those stocks listed. Since you are looking for a momentum weekly, so you have to sort it based on weekly. So once you sort the stocks based on weekly, you will see there are some stocks like Patanjali Foods, Thermax, Ajax, and Sumitomo. There are a lot of things that is coming more than 25,000 crore, and also they are giving a very good return over the week. First, don't look only the weekly returns, look for a monthly returns also. And 3 months also, if you better, you can look at it. So if it is 3 months, 1 month, 1 week, if it is higher, then you can find those stocks. 6 months is even better. But so if you see this current thing, out of all those stocks listed, you can pick Godfrey Phillips, because you can see 1 day return is also 2%, 1 week 11, monthly return is 16%, and 23% for the 3 months, and 6 months is 119%. So overall, Godfrey Phillips is really good. Maybe P is little high, but that is the way it works on it. Even though if a stock is trading at 9,355, don't think about the stock at higher price, but definitely there is a momentum in the stock. So Godfrey Phillips alone, if you see, you have RSI also listed here, where RSI, if you see, it is already maybe in the overbought zone. It is a 64, so it is likely to be in overbought zone, or there is a potential reversal may happen. But you can easily pick these stocks. So don't look only RSI, but you can pick that stock on the Godfrey Phillips. And FA also holding that 9%. Then we have next is HDFC AMC. If you see HDFC AMC, that is the next pick. So that is coming at HDFC already. It is a very good stock. But HDFC AMC is nothing but asset management company where they have mutual funds and others also included in it. And that is also giving a very good return. If you see 9% return, and you see those stocks, 6 months is 38, and that too you have a market cap is of very high. It is of you can see this almost 1 crore. 1 crore of the stock. So HDFC AMC is the best to pick right now on 1 day and weekly and monthly and other things. Okay. Like this, you can pick the stocks. So right now I told only two stocks, Godfrey Phillips and HDFC AMC. But next thing is Gland Pharma. You see this one, Gland Pharma. This this stock also, this pharma stock also doing pretty good, and weekly return is very high because I feel they have some cancer drug or something they had done that one. So Gland Pharma monthly return, 3 months return, and 6 months return. Like this, you can analyze the stock and invest only in 3 to 4, maximum 5. So don't pick more than 5 stocks and see how it returns over the next Friday. Okay. So 5 stocks you pick right now: Gland Pharma, HDFC AMC, and Godfrey Phillips, and see how it's performing. And if it is really going really good, you just retain the stock. If it is not doing really good, then you have to again rank those stocks out of those 5 and then introduce the one more stock that is at the performing really good. So that's why your momentum, weekly momentum, you can keep on iterating over the month. And while doing that weekly momentum, always look at the monthly momentum also. That will give the very good idea. Okay. So keep investing and make a huge money in the stock market. And we are here to guide you also, but we are not. I am not SEBI registered, but there are ways to learn, and this is all for the educational purpose only. So just for the learning purpose, you can learn and invest and grow. India has a very good potential for a growth in the stock market, and it will go really very good. Our business are doing really fantastic. So keep investing. And weekly momentum, the same way you can do it for the monthly momentum also. So monthly momentum will be even more stable. Weekly momentum is little more little volatile, but monthly momentum or weekly momentum you can consider and do. So weekly momentum stocks will give you a really very good returns, I can see. Thanks, friends, and this is for your information purpose only. And try to like, subscribe, and share my channel. Okay, thanks a lot.